just before the RC. Just stay on top of things too. Get ready. Excited. I hope coverage goes well. I hope we deliver some fun coverage, good coverage. Blue-white control. Could do a league of blue-white control. Why not? Try to notice list was 4 get lost. Hate my life for like 3 hours. I'm gonna say notice list, portable hole. Back on portable hole. Makes sense. And I did enjoy these lockdowns. I don't know, I'm not even sure it does make sense. Portable hole better against a white green deck. Arguably better against Phoenix. Get the artist talent right away. Let it play Anchorage, Hallowed Fountain, Field of I played 2 feet this far in my sideboard versus Artist Sound and Zero. I'm not sure if that makes sense though. I would guess Feed the Swarm's like too bad of a magic card to play, but I think you just rely on fourth Thoughtseize and figure out another approach. What do you take here? Just Wandering Emperor and Swarm them? Or Memory Deluge? Just take Wandering Emperor, I guess. +1 Hearse, -1 Feed. Yeah, Hearse pretty good against Phoenix. Against Zur, I don't know. Three card types. Let's see. I'm all worried of playing the Blades. You can't cast it for 4 mana, right? You have to cast it for that first. Any plan against Phoenix deck is insanely broken. It's insanely broken. Any plans was what? Was this deck? Or in general? Yeah, I mean, it did just deluge into a sweeper. Was this? I don't know, I haven't played the matchup yet. The usual Hearse, Go Blank, Rage, Extinction Event. I could just activate Mutavault, attack with everyone, play Blades. Even play the land and save the blood token for my next land. Because if they block with Anchorage, I don't. That means they're not casting Deluge, which is fine. I guess I'll just do that first. Okay. That's nice. Hey, it's been a while. Mengu, what's up? Welcome back. I saw you were playing A-Track? How's that? Who was more miserable, you or your opponents? Oh, 8 whack. That's the red version. The damn. How fast was your? Did you speed run? 1 hour league. You were more miserable. You were like, why am I drawing just a bunch of 1/1 for 1s when my opponent's playing modern powered cards and I'm just drawing. I just saw the title. You want a match at least. 8 black was a complete disaster. When I dropped in on Mangustrom, he was wishing he was drawing a 1/1 for once. A gap. Can't wait to be at the RC. Ended up locking was a Yorion Zero list that won Chinese RC. Okay. I don't even remember seeing that list. I'm sure I did, but actually, I'm not sure I ever clicked on the Chinese tournament link in Melee. Okay. Gotta discard the blade to get Delirium. Just Enigmatic Azure. Oh, it's just the old list, kind of. Alright, they still have Get Lost. Well, I guess they want to get lost my FOMO. Maybe I should have sacked the treasure here. It was very conservative. Figured I'd be sacking the map tokens anyways. Thanks, get lost. Kill your creature. Opponent draws 2 cards. What a card. What a freaking card. Dude, maybe blue-white is good. If people are winning with like 4 Gale Lost in their deck. I might still lose this game. I'm making fun, but should have sacked the treasure here instead of played the land, I think. In case I draw Mutavault. Def could win over Get Lost. Did I misplay? I might have misplayed. Oh, I attack first and copy. Yeah, that's silly. Oh, I drew the anti-blue-white card, and this is why you play Crocs. So, just when they thought they might have a chance, big bad Croxa shows up. I'm just gonna play the land, so I can attack this Muto. That's kind of lucky, not gonna lie. Could have maybe played that game better. Is Rosie okay with that though? Maybe I should have asked Rosie before adding an emote named Rosie that has some kind of pig on it. You'd rather be a pig? Okay. Then the Hosish. They're not from anime? I don't know, I think maybe. Oh, it's from an anime, my bad. Felt pretty tough this game. I mean, I guess it drew really well, but so did I. All right. The rest and Bronco up and go blank and then Invoke Despairs. Torch push can go, even though some push is kind of nice. I have too many cards. Good to note that you have too many cards for the blue-white matchup. Might mean like that third Invoke Despair is overkill, even though it's good in the mirror apparently. Like keeping in one Fatal Push, not the worst either. I'm the one go for the throat. Maybe push just better. Or should I do just no removal spell whatsoever? Alright, let's try no removal spell. This Rakdos deck seems pretty good. Yeah, it's a lot of good cards in one deck. And it's just nice upgrade. Played against it 15 games yesterday, won all pre-board and lost 70% post-board. What matchup are you playing? Oof. Oops, all freeze. And I don't have a third land. I think I'll keep. I might just get out tempoed. Also, Narset. Narset might be a major issue here. Maybe I should mulligan. Am I casting the event? Yeah. I am. I play Niv, and the guy I played was on this Ragdan Demon list. Yeah, should be. I would say it should be okay with Niv, but it's not even sure anymore. Niv is supposed to beat up on these Rakdos Midrange decks, but yeah, it's just a lot of value. Played against this with Zerg several times yesterday, and this and Phoenix seems like the best matchup. Yeah, I would say it's pretty scared of Zerg, I think. That's what he was saying. Kind of nice if they don't have Normalize. I guess what other counter would they have? I was gonna say I can claim plus the rest next turn. But this works. Nice that Bronco gets around our set too. Only do you get the card, but you get to attack the Narset. Wandering Emperor. Land is nice. So I can Duress plus Croxa. Or I can Fable, knowing that I'm not gonna get the loot effect. Fable's pretty bad if they have a verdict. Not sure this is right. Huge Fable, really? I really don't want to lose to. I feel like Fable against Land Verdict is going to be so rough. Did you draw something good? I did literally have just Anchorage. See, this is why having. Imagine I have a push here to combo. It's just. They should assume I just don't have push. Yeah. I would claim Croxa, Fame, Bronco here, I think. Oh, yeah, I could have done that. Hmm. Maybe I play a little too scared not playing the Fable. Then just go, I'll have Narset in play. They're casting Farewell next turn anyways, I think. I didn't want to play Fable on turn 3 because my hand was so weak to Verdict and to was the Narset, was my hand just being a bunch of Annex and stuff. Wind Despair is nice. Ancestral Recall. It didn't block. Alright, I'm gonna play an Annex. Draws me a card. Replaces itself. And really forces a Farewell next turn. What, countering it? Don't they have like land Farewell? Are they trying to delay the Farewell? I mean, to be fair, that normalize might be worth it. The 1 cards. Not like it's gonna be super great for them. Alright, 1 card left.
RC had hands clapping, RC had hands clapping.
Youngster Dennis. Thank you so much, bud. Good luck this weekend. Hope you win it all. Or next... No, you're playing this weekend, right? Canada is next weekend. Why play the +2/+ if you're attacking our set? Because they were gonna fare well anyway, so figured I'd use it. Busy not packing and agonizing over card choice. I mean, that's the competitive Magic experience. What else will you be doing? If anyone figures out how to not agonize over card choices, please let me know. Maybe you should do a TED Talk. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, should have just kept on tap land here. The greed is real. They have Deluge on top.
Yellowhat arrive.
Hey B-Biscuit, thanks for the resub. Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. And as always, thank you for your support. Just getting on the board here. Getting the drain. A lot of pressure. I think this deck could run Edict over Go for the Throat. To be able to kill some stuff I know tracks so. Edict's nice against Valgavoth, I guess. If you're worried about that. Good luck in Lail. Well, I'll be casting, but could use some luck in casting, I guess. Side versus Boy Cleaner. I don't know, keeping in Go for the Throats or push is not bad, honestly. Like, this game they blocked was Anchorage because they just assume I have no removal, and if I had to push there, it'd be like biggest blood ever. Drawing 1 push is probably going to be pretty good a lot of the time. Especially if people are just like activating Anchorage to block. I just did on board. Could discard the Blade of the Oni to get Fear Missing Out trigger. That thing. Well, this is 6 damage, right? And I draw cards. Superior option. I don't have quadruple black, right? Alright. I guess I'll have to do it a different way. Why not? We get to draw our cards. We get to draw our cards after all. Could have just discarded the blade, got an attack with Mutavaults. Going between tables and hang out and this and that. I think keep was good man. I had a Mutavault, but these hands did not work out for me the other day. Who is my casting partner? I'll be paired with Chuza. He'll be play-by-play, and I'll be color, aka the expert. Wow, not a land, a fable of all things. What is going on today? Long day, but not as long. Yeah, players they are. It's not as bad if you're a little used to it, but yeah, I cut a land. I'm playing 24. I added a fifth Fable. First RC for me, not looking forward to 8 rounds. Yeah, I mean, try and get some good sleep. Try and eat well. Try and, get some fresh air maybe in between rounds. Be as prepared as you can be so you don't have to worry about too much the day of. The game looks like it's going to be extremely tough. I assume this is not a great matchup, but we'll see. Maybe I can overpower them with Fables and Annex. I mean, you just push that thing just because it's a 2 on lifelink. I don't have ways to exile it in my main deck, right? I have a couple torch. I have 1 torch. Oh. Maybe I can get it with Invoke Despair. I have the 1 Invoke. Saga Flip counts for Revolt, it does. They're playing Oven Cat Enduring Innocence. Wow, that's like I don't think I've seen that yet. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's like reasonable, but it is a combo. Not sending Muta? You would have sent in Muta, really? Rather than just add to the board? Oh yeah, White Talent also works with the food from Witch's Oven. Yeah, maybe they broke it. You deal more damage. Oh, it's gonna be a smaller side RC? Damn, maybe I should have played. Alright. Oh, let's see what they're up to, I guess. Thoughtseize when they're drawing a million card every turn is a little rough, but probably just have to take a Sunfall, right? Just Demon, just hope they stumble. I mean, they get to draw like 60 trillion cards, but okay. Just hope they break. Yeah. Well, I don't mind it. They probably do have a lot of breaks. Right to the bottom. Gain free life, draw cards. The rest is something, I guess. Their hand's like somewhat bad. Just dead on the board. They're tapped out, right? Have no flyers. Alright, torch seems important over the push. The rest seems good. Annoyance seems good. Bronco seems good. Maybe Invoke Despair. Extinction Event against tokens could be good, but all my creatures are even, so not gonna do that. Think Claim, a lot of the removal just exiles. But it still goes all my discard stuff. Go for the fruit can go. Do you even want to invoke despair against them, or do they have too many crappy things? Could see not wanting invoke despair. Maybe harvester's all mid. You want some number of hers? Really? Why? I would have cat too, right? Oh, I'm just not gonna invoke despair, I think. Maybe I don't need anoint. Well, they have cats. And endurance. Go blank. They draw a lot of cards. Probably not great. Crocksack kind of meh. You want me to not have Crocksack in these grindy matchups? Long grindy games. Yeah, just wanted the blades. They have these armies of 1/1. Oh, I'm drawing better than the other day. Hmm. Doesn't look like it's really gonna matter though. Dude, Witch's Oven, token, talent, draw. It's nice. Maybe Annex first, honestly. Just start drawing some cards. The extra mana. These storches are pretty heinous against Oven. Alright, let's do Fable first. Maybe it's too easy for them to slow the game down and you just want all the invoke despairs and try and win these kind of games. Two types in the yard. Two types in the yard. Could Harvester, discard FOMO, play Annex if all goes well. Alright, I got nice little board presence. Is it enough? Reporting live from America Cooked. Yeah, it's rough. It's gonna be rough. Time to pray. Time to pray. I was never more wrong about anything, but move to France, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, that's what the people want. That's 17. So, again, torch endurance. Could there be a more incompetent group of people than the Democrats, or am I missing something? I mean, there's a lot of blame to go around, but I'm not sure that's the. It's yeah. No, I mean, I don't even know if I want to talk about it today, but you can vent in chat if you want. Feel free. I'm trying to focus on this game. We're probably gonna get Sunfalled. How do we hedge a bit against Sunfall? I could just torch Endurance, or I can start my thoughts seizing. That's a novel idea. Just see what I'm up against. Oh, Meat Hook Massacre, not even Sunfall. Assuming Meat Hook Massacre is real bad for me. Death push for the demon tokens. You are kind of. So how many cards did they get to draw? They get to draw one, two cards. For their untap black source. Just thinking if I want to not take Meat Hook Massacre to take the cats. Wedding announcements all slow. Second endurance is pretty good. I guess I'll just stick to Meat Hook, not sweat it too much. I guess I'll just torch the endurance just so I can push a lot of damage through. And then don't extra treasure or extra damage. I'll take extra treasure, but low confidence. Alright, second attack. I've gotten my Doomers out in other Discord server. Well, the problem is I think it doesn't feel real yet. Sure, I don't feel like terrible right now, but also I mean, it's not like things have started getting bad yet already.
Morning, boss. How was your day?
How big is France border to border? Roughly north to south is like 1,000 kilometers, so like 700 miles, I think. And then east to west is maybe like 400 miles. The play against Giganta, probably worth the keep, right? Double duress fatal push against most likely prowess. It's nice now that you have 4 Annex and 4 Fable, just so likely to draw an engine. Also, all your 2-drops cycle for like recycle a land. Drawing the one Croxa is gonna be good this game. Oh, they're playing that deck. Okay. Abundance was a rough draw so far. The one Arcanist seems better than a Blade right now. Might get a free Fable. Might even get a push next turn. One mile is 1.6 kilometers. I thought it was closer to 1.7. Or is it 1.67, something like that? Claim was no combo was your claim. Oh, they do have a blood token. As I can just claim my harvester and sack it, so it's kind of like removal. Alright, might as well duress then. $1.609. Why did I think one mile was closer to Maybe 1 mile is 0.7 kilometers. That's what I thought. I mean, I'm gonna duress them, even though I don't think they would play in a way that, yeah, gonna just sack the blood token. Seems like they would have to misplay to have a non-creature spell there. I've invoked this for in my deck. Oh, I should put it on black. Yeah, good call. Oops. I just die to Egra next turn. Is that what's gonna happen? They're just gonna play 6/6 and I can't win. Playing the land here is all sus. All right. Torch is in. Hearse is in. Go blank in. Could see the Invoke Despairs. Blades out. Do you want the rest? Probably still want the rest, right? Do I want all the push? Probably not. Annoyed of a throat. Well, they have Idra and Giganta. Also, getting a cat who's annoying is probably not the easiest. I'll get rid of Crux in this matchup. I'll got claim to fame, I guess. Keep one invoke, maybe two. Push probably kind of good if they have Devil. I don't know, do they still play Devil? Extinction Wind gets Idra and Devils. Oh. And what do you cut? I'm already at 62 and I kind of want more push and invoke. Yeah, I guess just trading 1 for 1. Is Annex too slow? You don't like Harvester. Alright, I'll keep free push. They can claim it. Wait, you just got all of them? Oh, where's the torch when you need it? Damn. Have a might too. Alright, I'll still take the Fable. I did not play Deadly Dispute here. What the hell? Seems so bad. What if I have another Duress? A discard spell. I guess I hit the cards he hit, but seems loose. I boarded out Crux, alright. I'll preserve my life to win this card of Blood Crypt. Do you like push versus set? I don't know. I trimmed one. Seems like it gets better when you have Hearse, right? When you have ways to exile cards. Also, we don't know if they have Devil or not. Don't think attacking accomplishes much, but might as well. Push now. What the might? I don't need to go Would I have a food token? Why not save the push? Really? You just don't want me to play Fable? Why not push Hearth? I don't know. Seems bad to me. Oh, look who's smart. I mean, trade your might for my Fable, and I keep Shaman. I'm fine with that. So look who's smart. I'm not sure this play's actually gonna work out for me, but yeah, I know. I kind of like my play. All right, maybe I messed up. Extinction event would be nice here. Land, not so nice. Am I supposed to just hearse now? They have an extra food in play always. Oh, silly. I thought that thing was gonna go on the stack for some reason. Oops. Actually, maybe it's not so bad to not tap the hearse when they have cat oven in play. Ooh, value. So that it's not even funny. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll ping my token. And I can push the devil. Alright, appears it's not what they're doing. Bringing Bronco into play. Yeah, I guess I don't know why I'd push a very annoyance. That was just silly. That's just very silly.
Deck, yeah!
A discard spell is good. It was all the loot and the card draw. And the two Broncos just really want to curve out. All removal. Yikes. No lands. Well, that's GG. Why is Blade of the Oni in this deck? Because it's a demon. And cards hits hard. Should I keep or Worgen fix their mana? They're also mulliganing. Kind of rough that I don't even have red mana in my opening hands. Flame's gonna be good at some point. The talent's pretty annoying and cheap. Could even take the cat. I have a 9 for Devil. Probably shouldn't take one of the freeze. You just take the claim. A discard spell, please. I'll cry. Seems kind of bad to play your land on black there. Seems like you're asking for trouble. So greedy. I mean, I don't know how many lands in your head deck don't make red, but that seems heinous, honestly. Oh, funny, I have Urborg too. Oh, they're not that far off, just comboing me, I guess. I did discard Fable and push. So have Cat left. Or Devil left. Oh, maybe I should have just attacked and exiled Egro. Did I mess that up? Potentially. I got the second cat in the yard. Yeah, I might lose because I didn't attack with I think if they draw a land I just lose. If they draw on tap lands. Because I didn't exile Egro is the hive. Yeah, that was loose. That is extremely loose. I guess might as well shock. Really need the saga for this matchup, but it's pretty narrow cards. I think they mulled into Oblivion. Because that would have not beaten a functional draw. This form would be amazing. What? For the Junstag deck? Not a bad draw. Could Paw Patch and make a demon. Or I could duress. Could keep removal mana up. Could dodge removal mana up to get rid of one cat. Need like hexproof to be popular so you can justify playing Saga in your sideboard. If they draw a land, I still die to like Talon Devil. Because I thought he's just spew. I need to draw Hearse. Yeah, I guess I've been misplaying this game a bit. You're trying to mail me? Am I dead? I think the biggest mistake was firing Gobling that turn. Oh. I had nothing else to do. It felt right, but yeah, maybe. Oh, I guess I'm just dead. Wow. Wow, what a terrible matchup. I guess I didn't have Torch and Anointed Studs, but you know. I mean I did also multi 5. Alright, I guess I'll just keep. Archfiend Hose is a deck. Yeah, Archfiend is good in the matchup, I guess. Celtics banner. Ainvar. They took Fable? Not Thoughtseize? What the hell? That can't be right. Easy. It's easy for both of us. I like their top deck better. Really? Okay. Me too? Nope. So they have double removal spell. Rough game. Not quite ready to scoop, but you could die to their own annex somehow. Seems unlikely. Unfortunate. Not sure that play was good. Wrong removal spell. I just board out all the push anyways. Just rely on invoking. One go for the throats. Just all my threats. I mean, it's rough. This deck's supposed to be really consistent, and I a lot of rough hands like that. Just mulligans and stuff. Oh, discard spell. Nice. Does that mean they have push? This double annex. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I want to try and Thoughtseize them to get their engine and slow them down. Do I want to save it for later? I'll just save it for later. I'll make them have it. If they don't have push, it's so good for me. I'm not too worried about Bangbuster with my hand. Bangbuster is just old and slow. I think I like Annex better. Was the blade in play already? Just actual cards first and then Fable next turn or in 2 turns. It's usually hard to win these mirrors when one person has Annex and the other doesn't. This Sin could be fed this Fable. Who's gonna double down? I guess.
It is times like these where we must tell the world, I am here. I am not leaving. I am XDD. XDD time wide rate time OMG hype.
Hey Rhino, welcome back friends. We're here. We're still here. Hasn't exactly been XDD time past few days, but I believe. I think they would go for the throat in hand, that would be funny. What did they keep? I don't know, no push, no discard. They had Bangbuster. That card. It's probably fine when you're mono black and you don't get to play Fable. Bangbuster is actually pretty good in the mono black deck. Much format as RCL, Pioneer. That's why I'm playing Pioneer. Accumulate as much knowledge about the format as possible. Alright, I am curious. How many Invoke Despairs, like Trips Invoke Despair? Just one. They did have Go for the Throat, good call. Good thing, Go for the Throat. And play with FOMO, or just play with Fable? Probably better to do that. I'm just taking damage from my... Okay, that's a choice. That sure is a choice. Just ping myself with Sulphur Spring just because I can. Shelly. I forgot about Shelly. I need to keep more than one removal spell in hand. I'm gonna trim and Invoke Despair on the draw. Maybe Harvester is just not that great. I'll do couple push. No, I'll do all the Invoke Despairs. And I'll cut another Blood Tithe, I guess. Alright, let's keep. I'm not very strong with the turn 1 discard. I'm a better Thoughtseize gamer. Annex, Trespasser, Push. Well, can't really beat any of these cards. But surely can't beat the Annex. Fatal Push, Fatal Push, Fatal Push. Let's just play FOMO first. And discard. Not sure. Trying to dig to an engine. Discard the blade. They didn't push. Man, awkward spot on the mana. Oh, did I misplay? Yeah, I played the only spell that let me double spell this turn. Like an idiot, I didn't consider that. Alright, I messed up. Now I can only play one spell. I just wanted to make sure they didn't. You know, we knew most of their hands. Yeah, I punted this game extremely hard. Doesn't look like too much, but it's a pretty big deal. Pretty aggressive, but I don't hate it. I don't know why I waited here. I'm just gonna get rid of the rest. Seems miserable against Castle Locked. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my guns here and just get rid of the duress. You know, we know they have go for the throat. Does that make sense? They didn't have mana to use castle, but I need to draw an annex or a fable. Alright, Dennis, I'm sure I'll keep an eye on the RC. Good luck. Your deck is designed to be like really consistent and streamlined, and you draw like that. It's a little rough. Wait, has the rule of woods Wall of Roots bug been fixed or is it being worked on? Yeah, I don't know. For those who didn't see it and who know a bit about MTGO, there's that Wall of Roots bug that's been around for like tens of years at this point now, and someone joined the Daybreak team, and one of their goals was to actually just sort of fix that. Oh, I wish I had block now. Oh, hello. What's the worst that could happen? I just drew the annex, right? One life. Oh, they're 1 mana short of just killing me. You think it's gonna break all of Moto? Dude fixed the Wall of Roots bug, but at what cost? Not blocking that mutable was Bronco was so sketch. So incredibly sketch. They're playing into my fatal push. Oh, I guess they're forcing my hands because they have the hive. That makes sense, actually. Well, I think it makes sense for them to do that anyways. Why do I even need to draw here? What's better, casting or Fable or draining? Draining loses to 2 mana removal spell. Fatal push loses to 2 mana removal spell plus land. Can I Fable and attack with Dreadhorde? Alright, seems unlikely I live, but Invoke kills me, any removal spell kills me. That's not true, not any removal spell. Land push kills me. Untap land push or Invoke Despair kill me. Shelly kills me. Annex kills me. There's not a lot of cards that don't kill me. 2-mana removal spell doesn't kill me. Discard spell doesn't kill me. Moorlands doesn't kill me. Cut down kills me too. Capsule Lockplane activation doesn't kill me yet. Unless I draw an Annex of it. Good news is now it probably wins. It doesn't kill me, it makes me stronger. Worst possible cards. It can block with a Mutavault. Can duress them, but do they have something worth duressing? I do need to clear it away if I want to Annex Drain, or I could just make a demon. Could attack with Arcanus and duress first. Or those few. Now lose to removal spell no matter what. Yeah. I guess I was just supposed to make a demon and pass and hope to dodge again. I think demon pass is pretty weak though, but I also am not sure what I'm accomplishing by doing that unless hitting exactly like Invoke Despair. Opsies Shelly. Well, I guess that was good actually. I got to see their hand. Wait, when did it draw that Shelly? Well, now I know I need to. Now I know I need to do that. I'm not just starting my growth. I'm so confused. You knew my hand, right? You knew my hand. Weird. Also, Arcanus was much worse than Harvester this game. Or did I double spell the turn I played Arcanist? It's kind of that one misplay, right? Playing the FOMO first and not being able to double spell the entire game. Just dead right. Not treasure push. Right, is that what I want to do? Attack, I can push. And I need to make a demon. That's probably right. Stack the triggers properly. Oh, I flipped Fable. Can I take it back? I'm so silly. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, I call back Fate Mutable now. That was bad, obviously. Hello, Gabriel. It's Frizzle Macron. Remember to throw with us his deck so it looks bad. Thank you for a service to your country. Yeah. Demon Transmog? Oh, I never updated the deck list. No, we're not playing Demon Transmog. We're playing red black mids with no Archfiends. Just low curve. Low curves, Fable Annex. Some spicy one-ofs. What are all the one-ofs? These four. Did I miss some politics chats? Damn it. Hey, look. Feel free to vent. I don't know how much I want to discuss it, but you're dumb for caring about American politics. Yeah. Why would you care about politics of the most important country in the world? Surely it doesn't affect anyone else. Why would it? Am I just dead on board again? Oh no, I'm just dead to removal again. Sack a creature, sack. I'll sack that enchantment right there at 1. Wait, how did he go down to 1? Were they just dead on board last turn? Bernie Sanders' statement pretty much nails it. What did he say? Oh, if I had sacked Reflection, I would have lived. Maybe I should have thought about that. Alright, Jose, you're welcome. I'm trying to make the deck look bad. Was a mistake. Forest go. Forest Yorion. Forest Yorion. Um, oh, they're playing that deck. They're playing the lands deck. No, Harris was not a great candidate. I think they were just worried there was no time, but obviously in hindsight it was just a terrible decision. And the way the campaign was bad and trying to appeal. They do the same thing in France. The like moderates try to appeal to they try to appeal to like the people who vote for the far right and they think they can like maybe turn them, but what it does, it just normalizes far right discourse and makes people feel okay to vote for the far right. And it's just like, it's been like that for years. It's the same thing everywhere. Instead of doubling down on like left wing policies and doubling down on trying to help the most people and the people who need it most. It's literally the same. I mean, the US is bad, but we're not much better. Hi, Rosie, sorry. Sorry, Rosie. I mean, some people have nowhere else to talk about it. I know people think, oh, this is not a good place to talk about that stuff, but what is a good place these days to talk about politics? Like, everywhere's just so toxic and stuff. You could argue, like, my chat's probably the best place most people have to vent and talk about that stuff. Dude, I've not had so many get lost casts against me in my life in these last few days. Alright, what do I have going? Maps, 3 mana, another Fable, 4 mana potentially. Let's sack 1 map, I guess. It becomes a free, that's fine. If I don't run that plan, that's also decent. So now I could just sack another map, maybe. It's probably fine. Red Horde, Graveyard. Can we get White Nessie? What's a White Nessie? Sure. White Nessie's gas. Where does that come from? Good luck on my RC. Thanks, Nitro. I'm not playing that. I'm doing commentary. Sorry, your RC didn't go well. Just wild how Trump is just. It used to be like you cheated on your wife and it was over for you. You could not run for president. It was too bad. He's just like has like affairs was just known affairs, felon, this, that. Literally none of it matters. Epstein's best friend, yeah, just ooh, 7 in a row, Ted. Let's go. Remember when misspelling potato disqualified you from running? I don't have the ref, I guess. So no, but could Hive still be good here? I'm sure that Annex gonna be fast enough. Maybe Hive is nice. We can try and make a land drop. 6 mana. Do I know that they have something good in here? It's all FOMO. If the Monica Lewinsky stuff happened today under Trump, people would talk about it for like half a day and then move on. Yeah, probably. It'd be like shrug. It'd be like XD shrug. Probably most of his fan base would be, well, like Trump's such gas, such a player. Just net positive in people's book. I can reconfigure, whichever configure like a Croxa or a reconfigure plus FOMO. I was trying to keep Delirium, but I don't think I quite could. We all know that's not true. How long they've talked about the Stormy Daniels stuff? I mean, they've talked about it, but it doesn't seem to have an impact. Is this the 102 drops list? Yeah, no demon, no arching of the draws. Yeah. No, I think one of the things that's going on is that men's are just radicalized. Kind of what you say about Logan, Paul, WW, like all, like if you're a young man and you consume like social media stuff, whatever, it's almost all like right wing stuff. Except for the like yellow hat stream. Makes it base 5/5. Is that even good for me? Doesn't seem like they're going anywhere, but should I just cast this? I can cast the rest to get fear stuff. I just cast. I could put it on the Goblin Shaman token, make it a 6/6. Is that good? Seems reasonable. I click on the weightlifting video and my aggron is instantly 50% manosphere afterwards. Yeah, I've had that for a while. Well, not for a while, but at some point when I started clicking these videos, then I was getting that stuff. I don't get it anymore, but yeah. This election was much more about the Dems collapsing than Trump doing anything in particular. She got like millions of less votes in Biden in 2020 and it cost her big time. I think the like social media stuff's probably bigger impact over the past X years than the Dems collapse. I don't think the Dems collapsed. I don't think they. I think they messed up, but I don't know about collapse. I think Kamala was too linked to Biden's unpopular administration and didn't do enough to distance herself. Yeah, she tried, but just didn't work. Thing is, like Biden hasn't even done a bad job, right? It's really is just social media and the news networks. Like objectively, Biden's probably done a fine job. I mean, he literally had COVID, right? Like there was years of COVID, And if you listen to economists, they think like Kamala would be much better for the economy than Trump. I mean, they might just be uber biased. Who knows? They're probably like most of them left wing, and they might say that even if they didn't believe it or weren't sure. Like, I don't know. You could argue that. Biden doesn't know what day it is. I mean, that's my point right here. Just if you think that and you think like Trump is more fit, you know, you're like making my point about the social media. Wait, why did it not discard? Oh, it just drew. Never mind. Trump 2 versus a woman, 01 versus a dudes. Yeah, I think that's part of it, honestly. Even though women's have been doing better in elections and stuff and winning big elections, could definitely argue running a woman. It all depends on if Trump actually does what he said he was going to do. Tariffs are going to cause massive inflation if he enacts them. Yeah, I mean, he tried to do it last time, like the like going after political opponent stuff. He actually like did try and do it and was somewhat successful more than people realize against like who was it, like James Comey and worst case scenario, it's only 4 years. Trump can run a third term. My friends, have you heard about Vladimir Putin or have you heard? Also, he can like do like there's like global warming. He can do like he can set back things like 10 years back. I mean, obviously, none of these arguments matter to you if we disagree on, what I consider basic premises and stuff. Stuff like global warming is real and it's a big deal. And four cards type, that was one of the goals. All right, we can do the fun stuff here. We can do a lot of damage stuff for people who have not seen these spots. Things get pretty nice once you get FOMO Fable going. Get to untap Fable a bunch for the mana you have, and then I can finish by untapping this thing, so they're just very dead. Even better if I draw a removal spell at some point. So for each mana you have, it's basically 2 extra damage. And then I guess in this case, an extra 6 at the end, plus you get to loot, I guess. Like if I ever hit a Fatal Push you at some point. He's sentenced later this month, so we can hope he's going straight to jail. He's not gonna be. It's not a big deal. It's like first time offense. This that. There's no way the judge gonna like. This matchup's kind of tricky. Removal spell is nice. Go blank is nice. Some hearse is probably nice. Jacob was saying Invoke Despair is nice because Spelunking is important. I think maybe I'm gonna cut Duress because they have too many creatures. Maybe I'll cut the Arcanist and the Claim to Fame. I guess Croxa there's a spot. Okay, let's do the Go Blank. Let's do at least one hearse. Let's do second torch. Let's do the Broncos. Let's just second hearse. Push or torch? 8 torches too mid. Oh, Annex might actually be a little slow too. Could board out the blades and some Annex. Do another torch. Do that the first, the rest probably fine. And let's try 2 invokes. See if the invokes are actually any good. 1 FOMO and 1 Fable is infinite. No, but I think it's 2 damage per mana you have. Nissa, blow, Altanak. Altanak is nice. Blow Freeman, kill my Bronco. I mean, the 2-for-1 themselves. I think I'm just going to take Altanak. I'll let them knock out blow the Bronco. They're going to be down so many cards. Spike was basically thrown off of Twitter yesterday by the non-stop barrage of folks just shitting on him for not even expressing his political views in a tweet. Twitter should be dead soon. It's just bully. Yeah, I've stopped mostly using Twitter. I would completely be off Twitter if it wasn't for like. Maybe I should talk to my sponsors about it. That I don't even want to have to like post on Twitter anymore. I mean, I'll go on like Blue Sky or whatever they want, but the less votes for Harris, 10, 15 million less than did a large group them sit out in process where they're not aware the election was going on. I think there's a lot of these votes that are still not counting in California, so it's not going to be as bad as that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, people maybe decided not to vote. Or maybe the election was. Ted, Lille is being broadcast starting Saturday. Unfortunately, no LCQ coverage. Alright, what's the rest of their hands? Stuff they can't play for a while, and Nissa and the land. So I should just go push FOMO first. Dude, they love giving me card advantage with their shitty removal spell. I think it's kind of a big deal, honestly, because their deck plays a reasonable mid-range game. If you're giving your opponent, like, I don't know, mates. I can't imagine that's the best it can do. I saw some stuff about 6 hours queue to vote. I wouldn't stand in line 6 hours to vote. I mean, depends the stakes. I mean, I definitely would if I was swing state voter in the US election. Just keep calling voter racist. That will surely help you to win, okay? I don't know. I think it's fine, honestly. The other thing doesn't work. I mean, the other way around, trying to appeal to the to the moderate Republicans or whatever you want to call them, doesn't seem to be a winning strat either these days. So it just doesn't work. It doesn't work in France. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm cherry picking, but I saw this interview of. So you know how Kamala tried to say she's not coming for the guns. She's like, "Oh, I own a Glock. I'm not coming for your guns and stuff." You know what some people answered to that? That chick was like, "But she wants to ban assault rifles. What if someone?" She said, "What if someone tries to burglar our home and the first few bullets don't work? What am I supposed to do without my assault rifle?" Like, I mean, you could argue that's like extreme and that argument might actually work with some people. But thing is, if you don't call them that, you just normalize what they do. Alright, those are their last cards. Get those loose. You just normalize right-wing discourse. So I don't know. Biden won in 2020. A lot of his voters flip in 2024. That's a reality. Call them racist or whatever and just lose forever. I mean, who was even calling them racist this time? Were the left like, is that what they did? Also, Biden won in 2020. You could argue he won despite. I mean, who knows? You're just, you know. Now it turns out Rakdos Press or Green White Company. I would pick Company out of these two options. I've been beating up on Rakdos Press with whatever I play, honestly. I've not been impressed by that deck. I didn't play with it at all, but playing against it, I've not been impressed. I think White Green Company might be worse than it was a few weeks ago too, because people are maybe playing more stuff like Extinction Events and Torch the Tower, and so that might not. But between these two, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I have not played that deck much at all, so what do you think of this Zor deck? I think it's a good deck. I really like it. I probably would have played Zor this weekend, but I haven't played it in a few days, but I like my latest list. I think you're probably favored against Phoenix. I don't know. I like that deck a lot. I played Zero in Standard. No, I'm assuming lacking the Triumphs means the Zero deck is like much worse. How does this Rakdos fare against Zero? I think Zero is probably favored. Damn, they got a card and a treasure. Pretty big deal when they have that card in play. It's double black though. I tested Opponent's deck a lot for late, but it only works in paper. Well, it hasn't even been working on because of the loops are too hard, or I mean, they don't even get to the points where they get to loop in my games. Just been that straight up. But maybe in paper you can play different cards. I shouldn't play this land, silly. Oh, the Azurite deck could be good. It's a deck no one plays online. Both decks had insane win rates at the first two RCs. Yeah, I could see these decks being like huge sleepers. We'll see. There'll be some people. This deck's gonna be played by I'm sure like few players. I used to like paper magic, but for the past few years, printing was all the flip cards tokens generators, so I'm glad I went online. Yeah, you definitely have to be well prepared to have the token. It does slow things down a bit. I'm assuming something like the Caretakers deck are all rough. Thirteen. Yeah, that's why I should have played that Blood Crypt a few turns ago either. How they play the land afterwards? That's funny. Maybe they're trying to trick me. Rank 1 is suds because of the enter the battlefield damage land? Tab deals that deals 1 damage. We play that. Yeah, I played an extra land for no reason. Also, I should have kept my harvester. I forgot I might just get a flip fable in 2 turns. That's how long this game's gonna go. Then I would have something to copy at least to get a bit of value. I didn't know the deluge. I'm just gonna give them benefit of the doubt here. Surely you can win from that point. Surely your deck's not this bad. Alright, not boarding out an annex on the play. I just got a torch. What do you do to not fall in autopilot mode when playing? What, in paper? And when I'm streaming and chatting and this and that is obviously like way different. Paper. I don't know. MTGO. I mean, it's different if you play with no distraction. I guess, I don't know, not having distractions is a good start probably. Just thinking. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I guess just thinking about what you're doing. How do I play well in paper without chat helping? I don't. That's why I didn't qualify for Worlds this year. I agree that gender played a minor role, but was certainly not the deciding factor. I did hear a lot of interviews of guys saying, you know, I don't know if she can be tough in the war room. You know, it's like she's a woman, so she can't like make tough decisions and stuff. Like, and you hear that shit all the time. Trump isn't tough. Of course not. He's just giant crybaby. I mean, he has literally no qualities. Awesome. That's a lot of good cards, damn. I guess I'll just keep them all. As voters, if Trump is tough, and they'll say yes. Yeah. But oh, I'm not saying he doesn't have like qualities, as in, I mean, he got elected president. It's pretty impressive, despite everything. I'm saying as in like positive, like as like far as my values goes, I guess. Charismatic? Is he though? Did you watch one of his rallies? It's like after 2 minutes you're just bored. It's just incredibly boring. He's just rambling. I mean, maybe he was charismatic like 30 years ago. She negotiated with Russia moments before war started. I think that's like not true, Adam. I know what you're referring to, and I think that's like pretty sure that's. I can't remember the details, but it's not like there's anything she could have done, or it was not even. I don't even think she negotiated with Russia. I think it was like something vaguely related and stuff. Yeah, PLG, I agree. Biden should have quit like way earlier, and they would have had time for primary. I mean, you could argue this is all hindsight, but like thinking he would run again at 81 it's just, yeah. I agree with the RBG, like just old people, just old white people feeling entitled, fucking us all over. Can we please stop with discussion and talk magic? No. Doesn't look like it anyways. You could mute the stream and enjoy the pristine gameplay. Kenrith and knockout blow. They're at 21 and have a blood token. Does Kenrith even do anything? Yeah, I'll just take the knockout blow. Looks like their draw about to completely fall apart and not do anything. Old man Gav feeling entitled to top 8. What? Spot in 268 waiting. I mean, I do think about that stuff sometimes, like the whole Hall of Fame thing, right? And getting invites and stuff. I remember some Hall. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong, but I was definitely fine. I thought it made sense, and I was fine. I was getting less stuff from Hall of Fame, like not getting invited to every PT, given the size of the PT and stuff, and other Hall of Famers were not, and you know. I feel it's like not because we were able to snowball and this and that, and you were like joking, but there's actually like, do you miss the MPL? I mean, I miss getting paid obscene amount of money to play Magic, or at least a lot. Yeah, I think the primary thing is a big deal. I could be wrong, but maybe I'm just biased because I like Bernie too, and don't especially like Kamala. But in 2016 they kind of rigged the primary, and this time they didn't have a primary. Primary like gets it's like feels more legitimate. Even if like the talking points are like wrong and stuff, a lot of people felt like she was not legitimate. She got, no matter whether you want it or not, the whole like DI discourse, no matter how wrong it is and stuff, it's in people's mind, even if it's false. And like that she got picked because she was a woman as a VP, and now she just like got anointed without having to go for a primary. And even it just like if someone's like wins a primary against other people, makes it more legitimate and gets people excited, kind of more of a grassroots feeling. And there's like a bunch of reasons. What evidence is there that the primary was actually rigged? I mean, I say rigged, I don't remember the details, but didn't they basically shut down Bernie? Well, it's been 8 years. My memory's fuzzy. Maybe I'm I'm getting stuff wrong. The Dems deserve their defeat. I don't know if you can say that, but as opposed to I don't know. All right, this game I think is won unless I majorly mess up. What am I even supposed to do here? Is that the best way to get damage through? Why did I even copy a harvester right now? Suck it, Kenrith. 1-1. You chump. The thing that baffled me the most is minorities voting people who hate them to be in charge and effectively voting away their rights. Yeah. I mean, that's what happened was like Roe v. Wade, right? People voted for Trump in 2016, and then he went after abortion rights, and people were like, oh, that actually kind of sucks. It's literally the leopard meme, right? The face eating leopard party. Oh, voting for the face eating, not my face, you know? This person who voted for the leopard eating party. Oh, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be the same thing this time around. I don't know. Maybe there's just a lot of millionaires and billionaires in the US. Maybe there's way more billionaires and millionaires that we realize, and they're all gonna be well off. I mean, I'm kind of parroting. I was watching a bit of Hassan Abi during the election and kind of parroting him, but he had like these people's like in his chat, like all happy, and he was saying he was molding, and he was like, dudes, unless you're a millionaire or billionaire, you're not part of the team. If your life sucked, it's still gonna suck. It's not gonna be better. Can I copy a demon? And should I just give them another turn? Okay, can I do something cool this turn? Maybe I'll just unlock the room. Top 10 streams on election night were Hassan Habi and 9 right-wing streams. Oh, I actually, I don't even have those. They don't show up for me, but that makes sense. The best comment I read was that not well-off Americans think of themselves as temporarily embarrassed millionaires rather than working class. Yeah, I mean that's something that I've heard like literally 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. That's a saying that's been around forever to try and explain why poor people vote against their best interest. What's my choice for Leo? My choice is Zor. Overlord Zor, 60 cards, but I'm not playing. I'm doing commentary. I think there's like 5 or 6 decks that are probably pretty solid. Overall, I don't think it would matter. Most people don't care about Gaza. Yeah, I as someone who do care, I mean, I'm literally from Lebanon's descent too, which, even though, I also can't imagine being Israeli, putting myself in their shoes. I'm mostly, upset at their government and people in charge. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's pretty touchy subject. But yeah, I agree that I don't think the Gaza thing. I can't imagine it's like that big of a deal. And I mean, it's like it adds up, right? It's like everything. It's like in Magic and literally everything. It's like not one thing. I'm still winning, right? Right? Oh wait, I didn't mean to play the lands. Are they literally dead on boards? No, literally dead on board. Right. Big bad demons.
XDD Conga.
Which one's XDD Conga? What the hell? We have more? After all these emotes. What did we go? Free 2? Mid free 2? Plus some close ones. I don't know. I mean, I really like that red leg build, but... And it's not saying much saying that, but it's still a red leg at the end of the day. If you fall all behind, don't care. But it does look like it should be a really consistent deck. Like, you basically have 8 Fables, great 2 drops, great 1 mana spells. I find this red lag version to be very boring. Yeah, I'm not going to play it again. I have time for one more league. I have 2.5 hours left. I actually have something at 6. I need to... Can't go too late today.